Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into another relaxing session of Town to City with a new Terraforming update. As you already know, these long cozy builds are some of my favorite videos to make, so if you're enjoying them too, feel free to like the video and subscribe for more. Now, grab your favorite beverage, maybe a few snacks, sit back, relax, and let's begin. Such a beautiful day to be here in our little town. Just look at this. And we got new visitors because the train just left the station. Well, it seems they left their homes now, or the station. Perhaps because we don't have enough houses. So yeah, so glad for you to join us today, because in the last episode we did this area over here, right? Just look at it, so beautiful. But we need more materials, because if you look over here, we have a little problem, right? We got a heather, but we don't have the cotton. We do have the roses, but we don't have the honey. And the main problem is we don't have enough supply lines over here, right? We don't have the granaries and whatnot over here. And the people. I mean, we do have the people, we don't have the artisans, but in this episode, we'll expand these farmlands, right? With the cotton and the honey. So, by doing that, I will leave this part over here for the animals, as I said, because, yeah, why not? It's a lake, and animals, you know, produce somewhat fertilizers and whatnot. And it nourishes those fields over here. Yeah, those rose fields, the lavenders, and whatnot over here. I just like this place so much. So, we'll put them over here. Let's just plop this house over here like this. And do we need more cotton? Let's check. If we go to the food, what do we need? Corn and wheat. We got to the corn and we got the wheat right over here. What else? The grapes we have. Okay, tomato, pumpkins, lettuce, and more potatoes. Tomatoes, alright. And yeah, this is kind of the same thing. We can do the other farms, perhaps in continuation over here after the animals. Yeah. And what else? What else do we need? The lavender and roses, we have those for the perfumer, and that's good. Yeah, the cotton and the wool, we'll have the cotton over here. And what else? What else? Hops, tomato, lettuces, okay. Roses and grapes. Yeah, we can build a social club. That's good. That's actually good. And over here, yeah, the beeswax, we'll have it in a moment. And something else. Medical herbs, hops, lavender and beeswax. Alright, so let's just place down this cotton guy over here. And I was thinking about perhaps making another river, like go through here, but it's kind of a tight space. We can just make this one into that one and maybe come from here through there. It's a bit tight, but I think, yeah, let's try to do it, because I want to have a natural border between them. So I'll come with this tool and level it bit by bit. So we'll have something like this, right? And just a tiny bit, we'll smoothen it out and then flatten it in the middle to make another round like that. And again with the smoothing tool, right, to make it a bit more natural, because yeah, the water bugs out a little bit, but we do what we can with it. All right, now let's add the water, something like this and like that, and let's paint it now. Could we maybe perhaps something like this? Yeah, just a little tiny bit with the tool to add a little bit of oomph. Or, yeah, just a little bit of character over here. So they can see it's a little bit stony over here. Yeah, like that. I'm using a rather larger brush size, like a 5, because I want to get everything. So yeah, that's it over here. Now we got the river side. Did we make the riverbed too large? The views this side, this size. Well, anyways, so we got that now, right? That little lagoon-ish type. Over here, let's just, yeah, make it a little bit larger in that area. Did it? Yeah, I think it did. Let's try to fix it a little bit. Can we fix it? Let's see. I think that fixes it. That fixes it. Yeah. Let's just make those a little bit flatter because I want the natural border to be water like so. Yeah, we'll go something like this. And we'll probably connect it through here. Yeah. Like that, an S shape. And a little bit like this, yeah. And we'll have houses left and right over here. That's great. And what should we do over here, right? Because, well, we can make this part right in here go like this, right? It will be pretty fun, I think. Let's think about it, because, yeah, we can make another river go this place, but I wish, or we can make it go like this and then like that, and we'll have, yeah, but it's already crossed. So let's see what happens when we do something like this. How does it look? Yeah, it looks rather okay. But if you do it like this, it's a bit of a waterfall. Yeah, why not? Looks rather okay, if you ask me. So, yeah, we'll do another piece like this, and then just drop it in there. And we have water now. Like that, and like that. Yeah, and we have a somewhat waterfall. I think it rather looks okay. I didn't expect to look that good. Alright, so now, what should we do over here? We need this little bit of water area. Be a little more radius, right? We can remove this part. Yeah, can get rid of this water part over here because we don't need it. We don't need this connection, so we'll just make it like a more circular shape that those guys will have over here. And yeah, we have this large lake that perhaps will continue from this side, that is going down here in this bigger one. Yeah, and as well as this one. Yeah, so that's why these two smaller lakes are combined in this larger one. Yeah. Alright, that's said and done. We did this, and we probably will continue when we finish with those farmlands over here. So those guys need a road, right? Because, man, without a road, where would you get in life, you know? Did I make it 4 or 5? Let's make it 4. Let's see. Yeah, 4 is too much, so 3. 3 it is, yeah. Alright, and we can just... let's see. Because we can make it both ways, right? Let's just plump it down. Something like this, and perhaps we'll have another area over here. Also of farmers and also of houses. And we also need to patch this up. Alright. So we'll have it like this. And a continuation like that over here, near the river. And yeah, this one will come over here. But we'll see how we'll make it, because perhaps a little bit of industrial zone over here to break the more square look of the so-called civilized guys, and the more dilly-dally farmer look. Right. So we'll leave it like that and continue with a little bit of farmland over here. But we need to move this and press another set of bees. Just like that. Something like this. Alright. And we can make some farmers in there. And of course, we can get rid of those stones, because how they farm cotton, right? Because those are our cotton farmers. Let's see how we put those. We can also place multiple farmers, and this will be a larger cotton field. But the beeswax perhaps. Honey and beeswax, right? Yeah, we can plop the honey. Oh, you know what we can do? So we'll have another road go like this on here and go top the mountains. But also have some, yeah, the honey, the beeswax on said mountains. That would look very, very cool, in my opinion. Alright, but first, cotton. So, let's just place, let's just place the fields, the fences over here. So, mark out a little bit of no-go zone for the lads, because we don't want them to end up in the river. Or lake, better said. Yeah, something like that should do. And something like this. Yeah, go around it. Something like that. Yep, that looks good. Alright, now. And they also have the... Yeah, they have some bonus for the church over there. Not enough granary transport. Oh well, we'll fix that. We'll fix that in a bit. Now, let's just patch those up over here. Make these grounds look complete. Yeah, like that. And fill those guys to the brim. Just like this. We're almost halfway there. We can also put over here some more. Let me think about it. We can make... Or... should we make a forest over there? We can actually place like fences like those, something like this, and the continuation be like so. And hear me out. Not that one, but shabam. this one. Yeah, something. Yeah, something like this. But let's see. Can we change it a little bit? Perhaps over here. Something like this. Something like this. Let's see. Did we actually change? Oh, so those are the bigger ones. And yeah. All right. But we need more guys over there. All right. So yeah, we'll have it like that. We'll keep it like this. But I want to do something over here. Make the water go like that. So we don't see the bridge, the terrain under the bridge. And this, and can go a little bit further into it, like that, and like this. Yeah, this one a little bit like so. Good. Very, very good. I'm very, very proud of that. But I want to make like a... Should we make a dirt road? I think it will pop more. Yeah. Something like this. Something like that. Or like this. Right. That looks good to me. That looks very, very good. And with that, all right, we have productivity. Let's see. Happier farmers produce more crops. Farmers won't have their crops available for commerce if their happiness drops below 60%. So you need to be drunker than ever to make more produce. We can fix that, you know. We can really fix that. All right. Let's try to make something like this, like make it easier to feed. Yeah. Cotton galore, man. You got the cotton. Now yeah, think about it. Yeah, we can build 2 more of cotton over here. Because I think we got the funds. I don't think we need that much cotton, to be honest with you, but... It would be something interesting that in a further update we could sell our surplus product for money, but we don't need the money right now, at least. Something like this. We can build a shed somewhere. So let's just make this like that. Over here, something like this. Why not? And let's just make a little bit of fence area over here. Something like this. Yeah, to fence it off a little bit better. And just continue it until the fence. Like that. And see how... Should we put those over here? So we got that. Almost done. Yeah, why not like that? And they need to be happier. So let's plop down a shed over here. Something perhaps like that. Yeah, that would do. To close it off. I don't think we need closing. Whoops. Closing off over here. We perhaps will have it like this. You know what? Yeah. Plop it down like this. Yeah, something like that. And then something like this. Because over here we'll probably have another field or another farmer. And over here as well. Yeah. Something of this nature. Alright. So we got that. And do we need scarecrows for cotton? I really don't know. I actually don't know. So let's just place one over there. And another one over here. For good measure. Some... yeah. Why not? Another doggo. Right over here. And another shed. Over here. Of course. And we need to paint a way for all of them. Because they deserve it. Like that. And I can see, yeah, this patch of land that needs rehabilitation. Whoops, not that much. But that. Oh, and also over here, huh? Oh, yikes. This is rather interesting. But I can place that mod over there. And also over here to patch things up. Like that. Yeah, looks rather beautiful. Now, but I want this to be a little bit darker. Should do it like that. Oh well, it looks good. How happy are you now? Let's see, 21. Not enough. Oh, you need more people. Ah, you need more people. Is it production 21? If we add a dog or a cat over there, let's get them. Let's Julien or Julien. Let's see. Let's plop you down over here. How? 27. All right. So you're happier. Huh. So let's add cats and dogs. Yeah, we have all of them over there. So let's go to the artisans and bribe them with cats and whatnot, because who doesn't love animals? And let's see. Yeah, you got this. We could possibly build another thing to make you happy. So the creation points. Yeah, you got an extra 8%. Yeah, over here, extra 24. And those guys. Let's see, edit farm, 50% bonus. Whoa, that's cool. Alright, let's just give you the typical shebang over here of lights. And maybe you'll become happier if we just make something like this. Some lights over here. If we are able to place them like that. Like so. And why not one over here? And one over there. We got that one over here. Let's just plop down another one. Perhaps like so. And another one over here like that. Alright, and now we can make a little bit of tree action. But how are we gonna do this? Yeah, let's place one over there. One over here. Can we put down... Yeah, I don't think we can put trees now over here. I saw a place. Or it's right there. Right there. Nice. And one here. Haha. We can place trees. It seems. One there. You know, life finds a way. as Ian Malcolm says in every Jurassic Park game. We can place another one. I don't think we can, but oh well. We can place them over here. Just a little bit of pieces of joy around the farm. Like that. And like this. We got that one there. We have another one here. Why not another one there, there, and over here. As well as this little bugger there. And over here, why not this one, followed by the other one. Oh, and this one is also our part. Yeah, perhaps we can make this into the other person's farm. We'll see what we'll add over there. Because I'm keeping my mind on the beeswax industry over there. So, flowers, right? We need flowers. So, let's just plop down some flowers for those guys. Make it a little bit more custom. Like this. And also like that. Did we put flowers on you? Oh, we did. Let's plop down some of those guys as well. Because they might boost our income of produce. And that's very good. So you got that. Also over here. Something like this. Like that. Yeah, you can see the increase is so nice. Like that. And we can't. Valid location. Oh well. We move to the next ones. And they have already they got the roses. But oh well. They don't seem to care. Yeah, like that. And they'll be happier and will provide even more. So let's see, for example, you, how much do you give us? Yeah, 50%. I think 50% is the maximum. Then it says 40, 37, 40, 49, 50, 46, 50. Yeah, I think that 50 is the maximum. All right. Let's see. Yeah, let's add some flowers. Like we always do. Yeah, like this. Something like this. Yeah, it's almost dark. We will go into the dark mode in a bit. I just love the contrast of red with those guys. Yeah, something like this. Alright, and over here. Another red area. And some flower bushes like so. And then we'll go with the normal looking bushes. And we're done with this. Let's check. Yeah. Something like so. Yeah, just nearly like that. But I do think we missed something over here. I think that is a lamp. Just like that and like that. And also, if I look into it, I don't see the tables. Yeah, right over here. Like two of them over there. And why not one over here? And also some picnic bags. Just like that. With, of course, yeah, the path. Just like that. Now it looks better. Looks very better now. Very much better. And why not sneak in some barrels over here? Why not, you know? Some barrels. Yeah. Some farming stuff. need some different kind of barrels or boxes. Why not? Like that. And over here. Yeah, perhaps they are trying to move them. Let's just make... Yeah, this one like that. And another one over here like that. And I think they're better now. Let's check. 46%. Yeah, that's much better. Now, let's see. In our economy. Now we got a cotton. That's great. Alright. And now we need a beeswax. So, let's do something like this. The flattening terrain technique that we got. And then the smoothing one. So, and like this, because we'll have a way there. Yeah. We'll have a path going up. Even further up. Like that. I don't know if it should be this high. We could make it that high. I don't think we could. But if it needs to be like that level, I think it needs to be that high. So, how should we do it? We got that. Let's try building it like so. Right. And it will go a little bit like this, yeah. Yeah, we'll try to make it like so. So smooth terrain, like that over there. Like so. In that part. A little bit like this, yeah. Yeah, it's getting over there. I think we have it. Perhaps not. But we're getting over there. So let's try our strategy of making it like so in different patches. Yeah, this bit is looking rather good. Yeah, I think it's looking better now. But this part needs a little bit of work. So like that. And like this. Like that. Whoops. Yeah, this part needs to be alright. And like that. Haha, we did it. And get rid of those. We don't need them now. And we can... let's just get this terrain fixed. Yeah. We can see now, if we go to those bridges, what will it mean? Make a bridge. Yeah. It will be an interesting development. Yeah, let's put it like that. Yeah. Rather interesting one. We will need to split this if we wanna go like that. Or we can just do something else entirely. Something a little bit like this, perhaps. Something perhaps like that. And go through there. Yeah, we can do this. Then from here, we'll have something that will go over there. Yeah, just look at it. Looks good. Whoops, that was a save. Spinned around a little bit too much. Yeah, let's just make it a little bit taller. And flatten it. Not smoothen it. Let's just enlarge it to the length of this, and then flatten it a little bit. And we got it. Let's go. Or did we? I think we need a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah, something like this. We got it now. Alright, but this will be a different kind of project, right? Let's just try to fit in those guys, because we kind of broke this. Oops, not like that, but with a smoothing tool. Yeah, make it a little bit of mountain, like so, and then flatten it a little bit on the top, like that. Yeah, now it's a little bit more or less contrasty. Yeah. And let's just get this. Get this path around here. Down here. Into there. And they'll have a path. Haha. Looks amazing. And as we do to all of them, let's just mark them. Right. With those guys. And over here we'll just build like a fence or something. Yeah. And as well over here. But look at this view. Whoa. Yeah. You can see everything from up here. Yeah, I hope they connect, because I really want to see people traversing it. Alright, but we made this because over here we want honey. Yeah, we want a lot of honey. So we can have this guy be placed like right over here, if he doesn't mind. Let me see. Yeah, right over here. I don't see why not. And we can have another one over here. Huh. So let's plop him something like this. And have like a small alleyway dedicated to him, just like that. Well, I did a little bit of a mistake. Let's just make that one go there and redo this a little bit. Yeah. No. Like that. And just move this like so. It's a bit better. Alright. So yeah, you can get those houses. And already at 46. Whoa, yeah, you get a lot of bonuses from over there. So we'll get a lot of honey. Alright. Honey, honey, honey. Let's begin then. Because all of this will be honey. We need to make a path. Let's make the path first. I want it to be something beautiful like this. That goes like that. Perhaps not everywhere, but in the places that they will be. And Yeah, we can build it over here as well. Can get rid of that rock. Place something over there. Yeah, first let's see how much can we put. And over here as well. Like this. Yeah, beautiful. Very, very beautiful. In my opinion, at least. Something like that. Can place over here as well. I'll do it over here. Like that. And get rid of you. Let's see. Like that. I don't know what to think about those trees. I like to see this big one. But I don't know if I want it there. I can place it over here then. And this one perhaps over here. Yeah, I think I will do like that. Alright, yeah, we'll do it like that then. And let's just fill in the gaps. And we got a little bit more. Where should we put those then? We can place them over here, but I like this one. We can make something over here. Or I would love to make something like a refugee point in this place. So let's make a dirt path from this place. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, well, why not? Like that. And we'll have beautiful stuff around there. We can do a bit more honey over here. Let's just do something like this. And build a continuation. Like so. And let's get you guys. We can actually build more honey over here now that I'm thinking about it. How do we want to do this? Yeah, and there will be another refugee point. So, commence Operation Honey. Like this. Like that. Alright, not there. We'll end it there. We'll put some trees, why not? But we need to put a path. Yeah. Something like that. That might change stuff a bit. Something like that. And if we do something over here like this, we can say we get different types of honey from those different places, you know, well, like wild honey, rose honey, or something else. Yeah, we can say those bees go there to the rose bushes over there. Let's see. Can we place? I think we're making honey now, right? Oh, can we make? Let's check it. How don't we make cotton? We have the cotton right. Oh. Okay. We need the extra granary storage. Cool. We can plop down another granary over here. Yeah, to have the granary bros. Or we can make something else over here. The continuation of the graveyard from the church, perhaps. And build the granary. We can place it over here because perhaps we'll have another farm in that place. Or we can just make this the farm. Yeah, I think I'll place a granary over here. Perhaps something like this. Make it like so. It's a little bit... Because if we get a farm over here, have a lot of fields, right? Yeah, I'm gonna plop it down like this. But make it... Make it like so. Make it like that. And this will fix a little bit of the problem over here. And we can open the headers. Yeah, and that will boost our decorations and whatnot for those guys over here, the population, because we'll expand them. And just look how it fits over here. Yeah, it expanded more. We said we will do this part and we'll leave this off for the next one. But yeah, we're preparing for it. Alright. We need to connect them. Let's see. And we also need to make some more population, some more towns for population. Let's plop down. Do we need to remove from the others? No. But now if we check, yeah, we got everything. Cotton store, and we can check this. Right. And now, you know what? We'll put artisans in those. But we need more houses. Oh, we'll get that in a little bit. Because I wanna do the... I wanna upgrade this. I mean, I wanna make it look a bit beautiful. So, let's see how are we gonna do that. Because I wanna let it like that. So we'll have a place over there. Over here, where is the arch? We can make an arch. Or, yeah, that's too big. Can we make a hedge arch? Where do we find a hedge arch? Because it's flowers, you know, and bees loves the flowers. So we'll put it like that. And do we have another one? Yeah, we have. And like that. And the hedges like that. And another one like that. And over here as well. One there. Whoops, not that one. One there. And yeah, just look at them. Haha, so nice. Perhaps over here as well. Yeah, we can just do a little bit of fixing like that. And over here as well. Yep, like that. And over here, yeah, we can leave it like that. But we need the lights. So can plop down some teeny lights from bit to bit. Like that, here and there. We will probably need some lights, yeah, to traverse it in the dark. One over there and one over here. Yeah, and as I just placed them, the dark just came around. Alright, but we also need, yeah, some lights perhaps here. We should fix that church light, or everything church. So we'll plop down those, one there and one there, and we'll have it. Yeah, alright. With that done, we need to place some more little trees. Yeah, I think they add up so much, the trees in this game. And another one there, and let's change the order. One there, and another one like this. I wanna do something of the same sort here like that. Let's see. Oh, we can plop down those types. If we put this down like that. Another one. Yeah, some like those. Another big one. I think like that. And one like this. And one like that. Yeah, it adds a little bit more detail that I like. Perhaps one over here. And one of this over here. Yeah, a little bit more detail because it doesn't look that barren, you know. Just like this. And a little bit more of those. Yeah, one like that. One like this, another one like that. Yeah, to add a little bit more detail in this part. And I think that's it for this one, for this part. We perhaps can move those like that. Yeah, they're looking fine. The rest of them, let's just put this like that. Don't think. Yeah, we'll remove this. We'll have something else over there. Yeah, this bit I kind of enjoy as well as that. But I want to make something fun over here. So we'll remove this. Let's see. I want to add the benches. Yeah. And a ton of them. Something like this. I don't know if I should place some fences for them to stay more protected or not, but oh well. They'll be careful, right? But I want to make some changes in the grass, because in some places, yeah, like this one, it's a bit barren. So I'll just do this. Yeah, something like that, and it makes a rather big difference, I'd say. Yeah, just like that, and it's more green now. Haha. Let's go. Like this. That's way better. All right, we got that covered. Now the lights. More lights over here. Something like this, like that, and over here. Yeah, one there, and another one over here. Of course, the picnics. Can get the picnic tables over here. And a small little lantern on this one. And why not? This one as well as the other one. And the other one there. Why not? Let's place another picnic table over there. But I wanna now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, let's make something of a fence over here. Something like this. And I know it's from wood, but I think it will look more safe if is from that. Yeah, it's a little bit more intact, I'd say. And let's make it like so. This one stands good. And let's add a little bit of trees, perhaps. Yeah, one here. This one, yeah, we can add it over here. Perhaps mark off the ends. As well as this one. Can we place it? No. And one there. And why not another one over here? As well as one between of them, like that. This one there, accompanied by some of those over here. Yeah, and they look so good. But if I could find them, yeah, we can also have. Let's put this one like that over there. Also here, here, we got one there. We got one there indeed. One here. Yeah, we got a lot of places to be. Let's check. I think we plopped down one there as well. Did we? Yeah, we have the fancy ones over here. I think. Yeah, those markings. They look tired. But so beautiful to live in here. I'd say at least. But we're not done yet. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff, but we have more details to build over here. And umbrellas, you know. You know them well. More details means umbrellas. So we can have a little bit of them like that. And can we place this one over here? Like so, perhaps. Yeah, I think it does a great job. While we're here, why not place this one over here, perhaps? Haha, right next to the church. We'll see how it adds up. And of course, I had to add some more what are they called? Fences over here, right? And a little path to our little tree. And I would like to make a little bit more greenery over here. Yeah, as the night comes upon us. But I also want to add, can we add those? Yeah, some trees over here. Maybe not those bigger ones, because yeah, it gets rid of the skyline or the view. But I would love to make to pop down those little ones. Maybe perhaps the bigger one over here, and then with those smaller ones, just like that. Another one like so, one like that. And yeah, I think this is good. One there and one here, and another one over here with those like that. Yeah, I think this really helps. And one more like so. And let's see if we can get where are the graveyards? Yeah, right over here. How should we do it? We can place them over here. Make an extension of those. Yeah, we could. And just if we have that one over there, yeah, let's plop down the graves like so. Maybe that. And another one like so. Another one like that. This. That. And that over there. Some more pieces like so. Alright, that's good enough. We can have some flowers over here. But over here some more graves. Perhaps... yeah, perhaps like this. Let's see. Yeah, like that. That would do. And let's check. How should the dirt path be? Or let's not build a dirt path, but instead let's just plop down some flowers. Like those. Yeah, galore. A little bit more like this. That. And also over here. And smaller ones. Like those. For the other ones. Something like this. Yeah. And for the rest as well. Yeah, just spread them out like that. And for the path, perhaps start it like this. So that's over here. And then continue it with rather smaller paint. How should we do it? We like this? Or should we add the graves like this? Yeah, I think I'll do something like that instead. Put it on the graves, or the flowers more exactly. Let's redo this. Yeah. And put the dirt like so. I think it looks good. I don't want it to look like it's fresh or something like that. Let's try to make it better. But I want to build something over a road like this, perhaps. Like this. See how we can do it. Yeah, we can just do something like that, perhaps. Yeah, something like that. And over here as well. And let's see how we do it here though. It's a little bit more complicated. But I think we will be able to fix it. Let's see. Yeah, it's tricky. So, we'll just... I don't want that to go out to be... Does it do the connection? It's like there. Gives us little stones. I don't like that. Oh, but this is rather better looking. We can do something like this instead. Yeah. Something like this works rather... yeah, rather good. Yeah, and we'll have... yeah, we'll have it like that. Yeah, we can destroy this bit. And redo it with the more plaza... the plaza build. Like so. Haha. Looks much better. Yeah. And over here, Um, hmm. Let's plant some bushes. Like this. Not that one. This one. And over here as well. Yeah, with their dedicated flowers. Yeah, why not? Why not have some of that over there? We can also have some more flowers over here. I don't see why not. Yeah, dilly-dally. And over here. Like so. Spread them out a little bit. And then, if you look closely, yeah, some more bushes like this. Why not? Something like this. Yeah, I think it looks better now. It does miss something. Yeah, that one. And something over here. Should we put a table or something else? Not a time. What else? Yeah, a birdhouse. Yeah, one over there. Yeah, I think it looks rather good now. Yeah. All right. I see a small area over here that needs a little bit of beautification. And who better than us to do it? Let's see. Yeah, something like this and like that. And of course some bushes. Because bush a day keeps the ugly away. I don't know who said it, but it sure is a smart man. Yeah, to say the least. Alright. Oh, we haven't beautified this part. Alright. That means we are gonna do it now. So, flowers. A little bit like this. And some like those. Right there. Yeah, I just like this. Yeah. Something like this. Yeah, that combination is based, man. Alright, and over here as well. And why not? Something like this. Alright. Can we put some... Let's see. Yeah, some like those. A little bit of bush magic. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, something like that. And look, haha, the lights just keep to life. Yeah, it's such a beautiful and mystical place over there. Can't wait to see how people will travel over here. Let's see. I don't want that over there. And over here. Yeah, something like that. Let's just perhaps place the stone like this. And the other part over here like that. I wanna... Yeah. Can we correct it a little bit? I think that's good. Yeah, I think that was the correction we needed. Alright, that looks good. This looks good. What else needs to look good? Let's see. More bushes over here as well. Yeah. And over here, why not? Because we're entering this beautiful area. We're here. Not that mystical, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Yeah, and some over here as well. It's there. Like that. Haha, so nice. And another smaller tree. Like that. Yeah. And another bush or two over here. Yeah. This is done. Of course, we'll need to make this larger one. But I still need to gather some more ideas for that. And also, yeah, this little part over here. Alright. We got you over here. That we need to make more light. It seems. Yeah, you need more. A little bit more light. And also some flowers. Why not? You also need some beautification. Because why not? Alright. What else do we need? So, let's check where it is. Alright, we have the beeswax, the roses. Are you guys happy? Let's see. You're not the roses. 37%. What can we do for you? Perhaps build something fun over here. Perhaps we will. Just look. Haha, they got the duckies. Looks also so beautiful. Alright, we need to think about the guys over here, right? What other farms we will build. Looking at it, I just saw we can put more flowers over here. Yeah, something like this. And a little bit of a bush area. And oh, of course, we'll put the honey area. Yeah, over there. Over here. Another honey area. And over here, because it's another honey area. This is all honey. Well, we can place this. Yeah, like that. Right, that looks cool. That looks cool now. Can put more flowers over here because, oh well, they're the flower monsters now. And that will make them a little tad more happy. That means more flowers and whatnot. And yeah, let's just plop down. Oh, you can make photos of that. That's neat. As well as that. Alright. See, and a male. Alright, like there. Let's see. Where is the bushes? Where are the bushes? Right, we're here. One there, one here. Another one over here. And yeah, why not? One there. Looks very good now. Alright, that is done. Should we build more graves over here, or should we do something else? Well, perhaps we'll build more houses like that. But over here, or build, yeah, I think we will do another farmhouse. It will stay there. But I wanna build this guy like so, right? But what do we need from you? So we got the cotton, we got the beautiful beeswax over there. I hope those guys don't mind the bees, because, oh well, they're almost everywhere now. And yeah, let's plop down you guys. And first, we need to make sure we could build, pathways over. Well, if you're trying to get this little thing over here that lets you see the certain details, that you can press R or B to create curbs and snap past, you just press escape into settings, and here in the game session you have to show input helpers, and you need to have the checkbox checked. So that will do it. And that said, let's just decorate them a little bit like that, and also put the flowers if I can find them. And I use so much flowers and I still don't know where they are at most times. Well, I think that happens from time to time. And let's see. Well, we have 99% happiness. That means a lot. Let's... they're near a lake, so let's just get Gaston over here in that, and Jean over here. Yeah, they will be happy. Do you have more? Yeah, we can place them over here. Why not? And they're at 97 happiness. That's good. Let's see. How are you? 94, 92. Yeah, you're at 100. Whoa. Yeah, you need some stuff around you guys. Yeah. Let's get... yeah, we'll need more. Alright. That doesn't mind. We got the beeswax. We should get some wool. What else? What else fits over here? So let's see, some medicinal herbs perhaps? I don't know. Some pumpkins? Rather not do that. We could also place some cows or whatnot. Or taters. Even tomatoes. We could place tomatoes. It's rather... yeah, it gets the nutrients from the graveyard over here. But we have the beeswax, the corn, the cotton, the lavender, the hops. We don't have those 5 though. Because we have the wheat, the grapes, the roses. Can put more wheat over here. But I think we have enough wheat. Right? So, what should it be? Lettuce. I do think that the medicinal herbs would be rather okay, because yeah, they're near flowers and whatnot. Because the tomatoes, pumpkins, yeah, we can have those in a different place, because they're more, yeah, like a crop or something more, I don't know, farmy or industrial. So let's have the medicinal herbs over here. Just put them like so. Yeah, place them like this. Something like that. And over here as well. Yeah, of course we'll have some boundaries for them. Let's just... yeah, we'll place some fences and whatnot for them. Something like that. And let's get rid of that over there. And place some more. Oops, not like so. But just come in like this. Yeah. We can also make them go here. That would be interesting. Yeah, it's a rather large field if you ask me. Right? Like that. Yeah. I think this blends in good. Huh. Yeah, it blends in pretty good. We can place them over here. The rest. Or we can make a little sitting area over here. Yeah, we probably will do that. Let's just delete those. And perhaps find another place. Yeah, around here. And yeah, over here, why not? In every nook and cranny that you might find. But yeah, that's it. Let's get those. And we got the herbs now. Whoa. Yeah, this episode is heavy on those guys. But we're almost done with them. And let's just maybe... Yeah, we have some movement over there. Huh. The herbs are moving. They're alive. And I think... Yeah, that's Gaston. I think that's Gaston. Running away somewhere. Who doesn't love Gaston, man? Just like this. We make it like so. And let's see how we'll do it over here. Place that like so. And continue with this till we reach this place. And we'll have to move you. And put you there. And then use this beautiful tool that we'll use for this lamp to drag it back in place. Alright, that's done. Yeah, we got that place figured out. Oh, right, this one. It's a little bit tricky, but I think with the will of Gaston, we can do everything. So, do just that. Place this back. Alright, and continue. Beautiful little town. Yeah. Just as we said we will. Yeah, something like this. Perhaps move this and place it like so. And then drag it. If you tap those, butterflies come out. What? Nah. So nice. Alright. So we got it done then. Let's just make this like so. And we got them. Whoa. Alright. I think should we do some entrances for those guys? Yeah, I think they require some entrances, but let's perhaps make them a little bit like more interesting. Not like that. Should we place it like this? Because it's somewhat of a herb fest. I don't know. I don't want it to look bland. We can just perhaps put in some trees like this over here. something like that. Perhaps some more in here, like so. Yeah, that one over here. It doesn't look that bland now. But how does he go over here? I did not think about that. Well. Oh my god. Alright. Let's just do something like this. Gaston didn't tell me about this. Yeah. Just plop this bit. Why can't I? Yeah, I just plop this bit like so. A little bit like this. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, that's not it. But that's it. And let's check. Yeah. Let's get the fence now done. Yeah, better. Improved. Alright, look at Gaston. Yeah, he did it all, man. He did it all. And now they got a place to go there. What should we do over here? Because we need it to be better. Oh, we can add scarecrows, but yeah, pumpkin ones to give us more light. Yeah, we'll do just that. And we'll do the same trick with the greenery over here, right? We'll place it here instead. Yeah, to perhaps make it a bit more, I don't know, colorful. And in here, yeah, have it like that. Yeah, now it looks a little bit more, I don't know, interesting, to say the least. Yeah, something like that. I think it's more beautiful. And do we have something? We can put it like this. Maybe say this is the herb man. Yeah, the herb master. I don't know. Help me guys with it. The herbologist. The herbivore. I mean, herbivore is kind of a herbivore. All right. Let's put a sitting area over here if we're at it, or we can just make I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Or post. Yeah, I don't think we need a post over there, but we can make. Do we have something over here? They can perhaps cheer our guys, but I don't think we need, because this is more of a. Oh, yeah, we can make those. Yeah, like shops from the farmers over here. That has a logic. That needs to have a logic. Yeah, let's just plop down those guys, and it will help us tremendous, I think. Yeah, you and so a fruit stall and a vegetable one. Yeah. And a vegetable one, just like that. What? But you don't need them? Oh, of course you do. And this will make you happier, right? I mean, it has to make you happier. And let's just connect it with a little plaza over here. And over here as well. And build yeah, some lights around you guys. just like that. And can we place you like this? Yeah, we could. Let's go. I don't think this is alright. So we'll do something like this. Should we place dirt over here? Perhaps that's better. Yeah. I think the dirt is much better. And we'll give you another one. And also, because, you know, this is a stand over here. Yeah, why not have it the pumpkin man or some... Yeah. Yeah, you sell that. Alright. You guys can have... Oh, we have more decorations. Let's go. Yeah, we have some more produce over there, man. You go get it. Alright. Over here as well. Yeah, let's place the produce. Like so. Of course. Yeah, build the area a little bit more around it. I think that's it. Oh, you need more workers. Yikes. Oh, but it's right there, so it's no big deal. Alright, but I think you're more happy now. Yeah, look at it. And 50%. Yeah, the 50% is the max. Just look at it. We make so much herbs and whatnot. And we got those. And perhaps over here, I think we'll keep it like this. And then over here we'll make, let's see, we'll have the cows, the sheep over here in pairs, I guess. And here the rest of the vegetables, right? The tomatoes. Maybe the tomatoes will have it built over here and on this side. Or over here we'll have something of a sitting area, like in this place. Or perhaps another bridge, perhaps. Yeah, something like that. That will go perhaps over here. But I don't think I will do that. Yeah, perhaps here will be just fields and whatnot. But I can see here we still have a little bit of space left. So I would love to make something of an area like this. Yeah, adds a little bit more detail. Yeah, like that. And over here, I just wanna make sure. Yeah, over here we can make this stuff like that. Something like so. Let's just plop down these guys like that, and yeah, just some bushes that were left because we can't place. Yeah, we cannot do paths over here. That's a bit strange. Maybe that's because we can't make them soft. Oh, but we can place soft dirt. That gives me an idea. So we'll make a path. Make a path like there. And then we continue it with soft dirt. Like so. Over here. Alright. We move this bit there. And we continue with the soft dirt over here. Like so. And move this little guy over there or right there. Yeah, I think this is better. Alright. And over here. What should we do over here? We could also make this deforestation area look like that. And I think we'll do this. Yeah, I think that's a little bit more of character. I do hope you also like it. Yeah, I think you can tell me in the comments if you do or not, or do not. We can change it later if you really don't enjoy this deforestation. I know this is not a Team Trees moment, but we will do a little forest in a bit, I think. But I don't wanna spam trees nilly-nally as I did in the last series, because I wanna just do stuff and add more detail. Because of course, yeah, trees take a lot of stuff and can be a rather natural border, I'd say. And that's incredible. Yeah, you don't have to think about it that much, just plop some trees and you're finished. Yeah, as we did in this bit. But I think as we cut those guys, we can just upgrade you. Yeah, now it's more... Yeah, it's more realistic now, because we got the artisans, and just look how big of a city we got now. Yeah, it demands a proper station, I think. And we'll reach the next one when we reach the other station, and that will be a very long way to go. Or not that long, but a decent way. So let's plot down that one. This, and yeah, why not? Another one. No trees over here. Perhaps one here. Smaller one like this there. And the rest... no. I'm gonna put some ways like this. Not like that. Yeah, something like that there. Another one like so. Why not you over here? And yeah, something like that, branching off. I don't like the greenish nature of those trunks, so let's change it with them. I hope they look more, yeah, they look a little bit more reddish or non-green, not a Shrek color. Yeah, and some bushes. Yeah, just look at it. That's more character, in my opinion. Yeah, more detail. All right. And perhaps we'll do this one, but this one will be... Yeah, we'll do it when we do everything else. Yeah, just look at it. Looks so nice. But I do wonder what should we do over here, because we also have a rather large area. Yeah, that could fit over here. So let's see. We'll build, of course, yeah, another farmer house. That will be over here, maybe. Yeah, let's build it like so. And put another bridge. But what bridge should we put? Maybe this one? I think this one is maybe too large. Yeah, if we put this, it's too large. It needs to be this. Or this. Yeah, let's build this. Like that. Plop it down like this. And do as we did the last one. Add a teeny tiny bit of water just to make it look a bit more encouraging. Yeah, just like that. And over here, we'll get rid of that rock. And do a little bit of an arch. Whoa, not that, but this. Yeah, this is a little bit troubling. Yeah, we can do this. Speaking of rocks, and without giving away the plot, I just watched the Hail Mary movie. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really do love the adaptation. Yeah, because it's a book adaptation after all. I think the book came out in 2021, if I'm not wrong. And I really enjoyed that movie. And Ryan Gosling did a good job in that, I think, in my opinion. Could have been worse, could have been better. I give it a 9.1 out of 10. Because, yeah, I'm a science nerd, so geek or something like that. And it's about science. So, I like it. Alright, what do I do? Yeah, we built that. And let's see. Alright, you guys got that. And you will have Simon or Lillian. An orange cat. Yeah, you need an orange cat to survive in this world. And the other ones will be over here. Perhaps make them feel better. And we got 97%. Yeah, they're happy. They're very, very happy. You guys get those? Alright. You also get them. Yeah, those are the other ones that are covered by you. Yeah, these ones aren't as happy as they could be, but we'll give them happiness in a bit. How about you? And you? Yeah, you need a little bit of stuff like that, and you'll have it in a bit. Yeah, we'll build some poultries and whatnot. But let's check. How happy are you? Yeah, 50%. It means you're 100% happiness. You got that. We can build taters over here, or have. We can have the tomatoes though. Yeah, it adds a little bit of color. We can have the tomatoes and pumpkins, but what are we gonna have over here then? The lettuce, or So we just need 4 more, right? Pumpkins. Yeah, we don't got red over there, so tomatoes will go over there. But let's see, perhaps the taters over here. Yeah, we can just pop them here as well, but it will look rather bland, I think. And over here is a hillside, so why not place some tomatoes? Yeah. Let's do the tomatoes. So, where are you? Tomatoes. Alright. Let's plot this like so. Expand it like this. Expand and conquer with tomatoes. Didn't expect for me to say that. Let's plop it like this, and let's do somewhat, yeah, like so. I think it looks good. All right, just like this, and we got some tomatoes now. Got a lot of tomatoes now, actually. We're talking about that. Let's just, yeah, put them like this. Yeah, like so. And have them like this as well as this. Yeah, let's get rid of you guys and continue with this part. Well, just like so. Build interesting, because we still have some more to go over here, but we can make it work. Yeah, something like that. Can have the tomatoes over here, and we can make another farm over here. Oh, but we will have to, yeah, we'll have to build another granary. We'll see about that. But we do need to make this fencing area. Yeah, something like this. Something like this. As well as over here like that. And can I place... Oh, I think we can. We can indeed. But I think we can only place... no. Crap. We can place them in certain areas, as we did that. But I think that doesn't... Yeah, that doesn't look good. So, we'll remove this. And just place those little guys. And this bigger one. And have them like that. And over here, I think if we do something like this, yeah, will be snap to landscape height, that we don't need to interact that much, don't need to drag them down. We can do this. Can we place them there? Oh, we can with this tool. Haha. We got the power now. We got the power. Alright. Just do this. And also put another one of those guys. And move it in this place. I do hope. Yeah, it snaps. Yeah, we fixed that. Let's go. Alright. But it's always buts. We can make something like this over here, then something like that. And we have an opening over here, but I don't want to have that, so we'll have it like so. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have it like this. And over here, we could just place some dirt, right? Why not place the dirt? And change a bit of the ground, because it's not looking that good. Of course. And also, so they will love us more, a doggo. And another hut. With, of course, another path. And we need the lights, you know. Let there be light. And put one over here. And also at the doggo's house. And over here. Over there. Why not over here? Over here as well, why not? And over there. Yeah, it's light now. A bit everywhere, actually. Huh. Looks so nice. Perhaps over here we'll have more houses like those. Yeah, I think that will be the idea. But I wanna do some flowers. Or, you know what? Over here. Where are... Yeah, just like this. Some small picnics tables. Like that. Maybe if we do a little fishing spot. Just like that over here. Or a little area for the duckies. Yeah. Let's just place some ducks now. If we can find them. Where are the duckies? I think they're here. Yeah. Yeah, just look at them roaming over here. It will be so nice. Of course. Yeah. Just look at them. So cool. And just like that, with magic, I just decorated it a little bit more. So we have a little camping area over here with the ducks, but it just looks so amazing. Yeah, we got this field. It's like a little bit of heaven. But we also need to make yeah, the flags and whatnot over here. Yeah, I think that's how we did it. So, or did we just put lights? I think we just put lights. Let's see. Yeah. We should do this then instead. Something like that. I do have an idea now. And we put them like this. And then we come with the banners over here. Yeah. Let's see, can we do this? I didn't want it to snap like that. But something like that. It does touch the... Yeah, just look at it. I think this is a little bit better. Something like that. And let's just do it everywhere. And this one as well. And something. We need to just drag it a little bit. Like so. And over here as well. And we have it. Aha. Just look at it. Such a beautiful thing over here. With the tomatoes and everything. Yeah, it looks... Yeah, we did a lot of stuff over here. With the church and honey and everything else. It looks fascinating, actually. Yeah. A lot of stuff. But I think in the next one we can finish the cow stuff and everything else to prepare us for the next Burgundy residence or something like that. But we need to further develop our residents, right? Our artisans. And I think in the next one we will continue building this part, right? Because I wanna do something interesting and see our people go through this part as our little farmer does here. But he perhaps will just harvest some honey over there. But I want to do something grandiose over here. Perhaps even surpassing this tower. But I guess we'll see in the next one. Because this one is a long one. and we did a ton of decorating and development over here. So our beautiful townsfolk can enjoy everything they want. Yeah, maybe some honey in the yogurt or something else. But before I do, I hope you enjoyed this one, because I sure did. And as always, thanks again for watching and have a good one.